Scott, you and I got early access on a Steam Next Fest demo for Endzone 2. Dude, I'm a huge fan of Endzone 1. So when the opportunity came out for Checkout 2, I was like, yo, I'm all in. Definitely recommend it right off the hop. And it's just another Endzone experience with a couple minor tweaks here or there. But isn't enough long term? Time will tell. Scott, what are your early impressions?
Well, getting into it right off the beginning, I thought, well, this is a breath of fresh air, funny enough, in Endzone. But going into that vehicle, you kind of start with a camper, and you're able to kind of maneuver and explore this map. And I thought, this is something that I don't remember from the first game whatsoever. I kind of remember just beginning in this wasteland and having no real prospect of exploration. But in this case, it was a little more fun to kind of wander around the wayside looking for the proper zones, because it does give you an idea of just how big the map is that you're working with. That was something that I think stood out to me the most as a difference from this game to the one previous. The idea that you're setting up different settlements and trade routing between the several different settlements. And this game just takes the idea of Endzone 1 and kind of just makes it bigger.
No, absolutely. It does make it bigger. There's a lot of emphasis too on making sure certain buildings are connected next or close by to other ones in relation to help speed up production, right? You have to be careful of this radiation that has infected the area, and these storms come in. So you make sure you have certain suits, you have certain this, you have certain, your water is up. It is a usual survival city colony sim, we'll call it, right? In one giant package. But you make sure everything kind of clicks. And then you watch dude. Right now, everybody in my town is not happy. They're not the happiest bunch of people I've seen so far. So it's like, okay, well, how do I fix that, right? What am I missing? Where do I go in? How do I upgrade basically the colony skill tree, in a sense, we can call it, right? So you level certain things that give you different buildings. Just kind of keep going from there. It is a somewhat of a chilled experience. You can differentiate your speeds and how fast the gameplay plays out. I found this one a little bit slower to get into versus Endzone 1. That was my biggest takeaway. I went, man, I'm having a bit of a slower experience. Not something I'm normally used to when it came to Endzone 1. I felt like I was already hooked. I do appreciate, dude, nothing better than, I know you get to zoom out and you see your whole town above, but then if you want, dive right in and you can get down there almost with eye level, in a sense, with everybody else. Get a better perspective of the area, what it looks like and stuff. I thought the graphics looked really, really cool. Again, still early because it is just a demo, but I'm definitely looking forward to see where they can take it next.
Yeah, I look at funny enough, you talk about the camera zooming in and out. The only issue that I had with this game is that it was kind of hard to see what buildings I had placed without clicking on them and really reading what they are. It was something that'll come in time, but just looking at it, I lost some of the woodcutters in the woods, and that's a problem. But all in all, I think this game has a lot of the aspects, or if not all of them, from the first game, but just kind of tweaked and made a little bit bigger, a little bit better, a little flashier, being able to zoom in. And for that reason alone, I have to recommend this one. If you're a fan of colony sim games in general, or a city builder, I think you're going to like this one. Just, I built my things a little too quickly, and that's frustrating because I have a messy city now.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely recommend checking it out.